3, 4. Burn it down! Burn it down! Burn it down!
Evening, everyone. We're in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada for our Rwl Sn Rl. Glad you're here. I'm Wally Cardill, and in the booth with me, Johnny Bianco and GM Tex Lynch. Gang, the end of the summer is just around the corner, and we're getting ready to shift gears going into fall. As we wend our way towards the year-ending Memphis Million in December, things have really gotten pretty intense around here, and tonight's card will be indicative of that.
You ain't wrong, Wally. How's everybody doing tonight? From the ring to backstage to in the front office, things have definitely become a little bit wilder. The upside of this, of course, is that we're getting some great wrestling out of it. And we're going to have some tonight, too. 2 great hours of RWL mat action you're definitely not going to want to miss. So hang out, stick around, because it is going to be a great night tonight. A whole bunch of dynamite matches you're not going to believe.
The rivalries have gotten really heated and will keep building up. Right up to the Labor Day Slamathon on September 1st, there's just so much happening. It's like, where do we start? Well, let's begin with tonight's opening matchup, which will put Rockin' Rick Boogs against the masked Boring Kino, Vejigante. Welcome, Winnipeg, to tonight's Rwl Sn Rl. Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Columbus, Ohio, weighing 234 pounds, Rick Boogs.
With his 1980s rock and roll style and sensibility, it's Rick Boogs back on the scene again tonight, set to rock it one-on-one against El Vejigante, the masked Puerto Rican sensation. And well, guys, gotta admit, Rick Boogs has got kind of a sizable size advantage over El Vejigante. Opinions, gentlemen?
I'll start by saying, I just don't know. El Vejigante has been undeniably doing very well, but there's definitely something in what you're saying, Tex. Boogs outsizes and outweighs his opponent by about 30 pounds, and while that shouldn't really pose a problem for El Vejigante, the size factor is actually more of a concern. The masked man, however, can move quicker, and thereby which can string more moves together simultaneously. Rick Boogs can win, only if he slows him down, but that's been proven hard to do even for some of our top-notch cruiserweights.
An excellent analysis, Mr. Cardill. What you think, GB?
I'd never embarrass Rick Boogs by suggesting he's not good enough, because he's very good. His opponent from Loiza, Puerto Rico, weighing 205 pounds, here is El Vejigante. But when you look at the records, El Vejigante has been doing way better. I think our guy in the odd mask has this one.
Bueno, para nuestros amigos de la comunidad hispana, Señor Cardill y Señor Bianco mantienen dos opiniones diferentes.
Hey, that's all right. You're pretty fluent with the Espanol Tex.
Hey, man, when you're from Texas, it's a plus. It is still a pretty mild opening contest compared to some of the stuff that's going to be happening a little bit down the road. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell. El Vejigante charges, misses with the clothesline. Rick Boogs gives him a hard whip to the ropes. Flying elbow takes El Vejigante down to the canvas. Rick Boogs nails him with a kick. Keeps trying to grapple him. Look at this. Nice Hurricane Rana from El Vejigante. A kick to the chest for Rick Boogs. Boogs back up on his feet. Gets a hold of Vejigante before he can reach the ropes. He delivers an elbow to the face and double knees to the face as if that weren't enough. Gets a hold of him, kick to the midsection. And boom, beautiful flipping slam with a pin here. One, just a one. Damn, well, that would have been cool. El Vejigante gathers up Rick Boogs, delivers a kick to the leg, a shot to the midsection, and slams him face first into the mat. Beautiful, beautiful moonsault. El Vejigante goes for a second one. Rick Boogs finding himself with all kinds of trouble from the early goings right here. Boom, a knee right across the arm of Rick Boogs. El Vejigante starts raining right hands on the head of Rick Boogs. Boogs not mounting a whole lot of offense here. El Vejigante all the way up from the top. Oh, man, beautiful crossbody right across the chest of Rick Boogs. Boogs rounded up again. El Vejigante gets a hold of him by the ankles, and here we go. It's whirligig time, and Rick Boogs is going for a ride. Another moonsault from El Vejigante. Oh, yeah, here we go. He is in a mood this evening. Rick Boogs in big trouble here. Slams El Vejigante face first to the canvas. Trying to put out the fire here. Rolling elbow across the chest of El Vejigante. Finally, Rick Boogs mounting some offense here. He's got him up in a bear hug. Referee Willie Johnson checking things out. But nope. El Vejigante nails him with a couple of elbows and a double ear clap, and that backs Rick Boogs off. And here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Wheelbarrow DDT from El Vejigante. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Well, that was abrupt. El Vejigante wins by pinfall.
The time, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And your winner by pinfall, El Vejigante.
Man, he must have someplace he needs to be in a rip of a hurry. El Vejigante wrapping this one up in 2 minutes and 5 over Rick Boogs. And, well, even I can't kind of believe that. That's just incredible.
Incredible is right. I swore up and down. We were in for a long, far more competitive matchup. But give the masked Vejigante his due. I've never seen the guy this dialed in, and I do mean ever. Man, if he could do that every match.
Hey, our shows would be a hell of a lot shorter. We'll be right back with more Snarl in a minute.